Sup, Devils? J-Dawg back with another goddamn interview. Today we got the two head honchos of the Thrash Attack band from fucking goddamn Detroit, right? Michigan?
Michigan.
Just Michigan.
Just Michigan.
In general.
Michigan in general. So we got goddamn Mike on bass and vocals.
A.K.A. Doomy G Black Thrash.
So is that that's your tough guy name?
That's my tough guy name.
Would you like to keep the name Mike on the down low?
I'm good with either. Yeah.
Okay. And then we got Victor, a.k.a. Grizzly Adams, down there.
That's right.
The Lore Lord.
A.K.A. the Lore Lord, A.K.A. Vicious Vic Vinegar.
Okay. So actually, yeah, you guys are one of those thrash bands that I wouldn't say I overlooked, but at the same time kind of did. I was brushing up. I was listening to the Thrash Assault CD on the way here because I do own it, but it's in that kind of that category. I forgot more metal than you know pile that I always talk about on my channel. But yeah, you guys started around the time when thrash was kind of coming back up. Bands like Toxic Holocaust, Farscape, fucking Nocturnal.
Yeah, all great bands.
Vic and I started jamming around 2000, so it was really pretty dead back then. But we started coming up around the same time as a lot of those bands. The only one that was really doing it before then was like Aura Noir,
The Guillotine, the Swedish band.
Right. But then
Nocturnal Breed.
Us, Toxic
Nocturnal Breed, yeah.
Bewitched.
All those bands started coming up around the same time.
Yeah. Now, so what do you think of it? Because you guys are kind of, I don't want to say like you're an overlooked, nobody cares about band, but you didn't like get to the size like.
No, we are.
Yeah.
That's really a lot. In a lot of ways of our own doing. We
just slack fucks or.
We weren't the most professional guys around. We never
Still
had
aren't.
good equipment. We always had other things going on, and then our priorities were having fun and drinking more than making it big. And there really wasn't a way to make it big then. That way hadn't been paved in metal at that time. The only bands that were making money at metal at that time really were like black metal bands, symphonic type black metal bands, or like melodic death metal, shit like that. Maybe a few tech death type stuff, but thrash was not popular.
Mm. Yeah, because I'd say the very first band that kind of started it, and they kind of missed the wave there a little too early, was Decapitator.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
Great band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when that started, that was like 96, 97 when they put that record out, and nobody fucking cared.
Oh, we love those guys. Slaughter, it's all we do.
Yeah.
Slaughter, we'll slaughter you.
Yeah, they were too a little bit too, just really missed that wave before the Toxic Holocaust and the Municipal Oasis, and then everybody busted out the white high tops and all that shit. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah. The wrong kind of thrash really crested that wave,
Yeah.
That's not the shit we were into. We like the German shit, the evil shit.
Yeah, it's funny. That was the question I was going to say for the viewers. And since I wouldn't say I'm out of the loop on the band, but I'm not like I can't sit there and air guitar every song by any stretch.
Sure.
But like listening to Thrash Assault on the way here, yeah, the first band that popped in my mind is Creator. And then, you get through, oh, shit, they cover Creator.
Yep.
That was the first band that popped in my mind that's, I'd say, influence if someone's asked. But the other thing that stood in my mind is how goddamn raw the album was. It's like, this is like a demo recording. Was that intentional or just...
That was definitely intentional. And the Creator cover especially, we made it more raw. That was recorded during the same session, and it sounds like garbage on purpose. But that album, we were really focusing on keeping the thrash influences true, just playing songs inspired by a Creator, Destruction, Dark Angel, Slayer, bands like that. And we really try to keep it contained for that album, whereas we kind of let a few more influences slip in later on the later albums.
Yep.
So, it's already been kind of answered, but for the way I define it, would you guys define yourself then as party thrash, fucking pizza thrash, or like fucking thrash with sack?
Thrash with sack, obviously.
Sack boys.
We're not interested in pizza. I mean, we like pizza, but don't bring it into the thrash. We're here to have fun, but we're not here to be a fun band.
So what do you think of those? Like I always call them, especially like the more friendly thrash bands, even some of which like Early Testament stuff. I like a little bit of that.
But the Legacy kicks ass.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like that type of stuff, and like bands like Forbidden and stuff. I always kind of consider that more like high school, like friendly thrash.
Right, the first Forbidden is pretty badass though. But later on they kind of.
Some of that stuff's okay, but most of it's not really what gets me fucking hyped. That's not what gets me going. That's not what I want to sound like. That's not who I want to be. And it's okay if other people do, but at the same time, fuck them.
Yeah. Another thing
We're not
that
making them do anything.
Yeah.
And they're not going to make us do anything.
vocally on that first album too. Another band that kind of popped in my mind because around that same time frame that reminded me of is the first 12-inch by Nocturnal, Thrash with the Devil.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that? Vocally, it reminded me
absolutely.
a little bit of that.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I was really influenced by that. I was really trying to sound like Melee from Creator or KK Warslut from Destroyer 666. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
So what do you consider Destroyer 666 then? 'Cause that was a question I was going to ask KK Warslut in an interview that I'm sure he's going to duck me on. Because on the Unchained the Wolves album, it says, just on the actual record, you open up the gatefold, DAWG owns it, of course, it just says death metal on it.
Right.
But then a lot of people consider it like a black and thrash band. Some people could just put it on the black metal category, especially on the first record, Violence. What do you guys consider them then? Like a black and thrash band?
I think they're fucking awesome is what I think.
Yeah, we just think they're a kick-ass heavy metal band.
I mean,
Kick-ass
they
heavy metal.
pretty much
bring
it,
in
man.
Influences from all over, and we kind of have done the same thing, but we kind of pigeonholed ourselves from the start and gave ourselves that thrash label. So I think that we'll always have that, even if we bring more death metal and black metal into it. But then, like, they started out more black metal, honestly.
And they're a bigger influence for us than Nocturnal would be, even though we do like Nocturnal.
Oh, yeah.
I especially love that Slaughter Command 7-inch and Fire Revenge.
It's funny you
That's
said
fucking cool
it's
stuff.
funny you say that because Nocturnal for me is I liked the Thrash with the Devil 12-inch maxi and I liked the 2 7-inches.
Yeah,
And then when Arrival the Carnival came out, I'm like, it's okay. It was all polished. I was like, it's okay, but I thought it was definitely a downgrade personally.
Well, here's the thing.
See, I got to return to. I love the cover art. I just remember because Thrash.
It's the best one. Last the best.
Yeah, because after that, this was Storming Evil and shit. It's yeah.
I like Nocturnal. I think they're cool, but honestly, like, as far as what Avenger does, the guitar player, like,
Is that Daniel?
yeah, it's fucking Scalare. I'm into Scalare
Yeah,
and
Scalare.
Scalar. Fucking love those bands.
And now that's
I'm hoping to get Daniel at Evil War. They're playing, but we'll see if he ducks the dog.
yeah.
No, he's up to the task. I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
That
he's up
guy
to-
kicks ass.
Get him.
Yeah. You guys played with them?
We have not played with them. We would like.
How the fuck do you know?
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah,
I can tell. I got poser vision. I can tell.
Yeah, I'm hoping to hit. I don't know, dude, but I emailed KK from Destroyer. She's like, I don't do interviews. What do you mean you don't do interviews? Why don't you do interviews?
We played with those guys. They're
With
not-
cyanide in them, yeah.
They're awesome, but they didn't want to be friends.
Yeah.
No.
They didn't like what? They didn't like the haircut?
I think. Well,
Oh, you had long hair then.
Oh,
did
so
I? Yeah. It was, no, I might have had short hair by then, but they really didn't like Victor's guitar cab, which they had to play through.
Yeah, I had a piece of shit, like I'm just a piece of shit, and my guitar, it
At
totally
that time-
reflected who I was.
At that
as
time,
a
we
person,
did not have good gear, but they used it.
Yeah, it didn't even say PV on it. It said peeve.
did you guys like the last Destroyer 666 album?
Oh, yeah.
Never, yes,
I pretty much like all of
I
them.
mean,
Same here.
I
I'm
like
not
all
too
their stuff.
discriminatory
And
against
obviously,
them.
like for me, Unchained and Terror Braxis are the top of the heap for me. But like,
Yeah.
I honestly like all their stuff.
Yeah, I'm in the same category too. Yeah, 100%, yeah. You guys done obviously. I mean, see, Victor's kind of done more stuff that I know about. Like for example, I heard you just joined Nuke.
Well, yeah, man. I've been playing some guitar with those guys. Some fine chaps.
So are those fine chaps doing another new record then?
Oh
or-
yeah. Oh man, they got a lot of stuff in the bag, and it kicks ass. It's sounding very heavy and rocking.
So you're afraid your boy's going to leave the band then and join Nuke and be a rock star?
No. No, this is my fucking brother from another mother. Fucking eternally until the grave.
Yeah.
We're doing Sauron. This
That's
is
right.
Vic's passion project is Sauron. We've both been in other bands. We've both done lots of stuff. We've been in other bands together, other bands separately. We just have fucking metal in our veins, and this is what we're gonna do. And
But yeah, Sauron's always been-
number one.
Who came up with the name Sauron? Did you get that from the X-Men character?
No, that's from Lord of the Rings, but it was Vic's idea to use it.
You guys mentioned Lord of the Rings up there, so you guys are.
Yeah, that dinosaur guy though, he's pretty cool.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings in my life.
Well, it's
That happens, man.
there's cool movies, but they're fucking amazing books.
Well, people told me that saw it. They're like, you don't need to see it. It's just walking for 3 hours. Is that true?
No.
It's a lot of, but there is a lot of walking.
There
I mean,
is
let's
walking.
not get, let's
There is
not
walking.
get, let's not forget
You're
that.
talking about 3-hour movies. Yeah, maybe there's 3 hours of walking within that 9 hours, but there's also 6 hours of kicking ass.
Yeah.
Because there's just 3 of them.
And
It's
smoking
totality?
weed
Yeah.
and drinking beer.
So you guys are more of a Lord of the Ring guys than Star Wars.
Well, I don't know if Vic would
I
say
really
that.
do
Vic-
love Star Wars
Vic's a
quite a
Star Wars
lot.
fanatic. I'm definitely more of a Lord of the Rings guy. I love fucking fantasy. And
I like
sword and
them both.
sorcery.
Okay.
Yeah. I whore myself out equally between the two.
What is the obsession of Star Wars? I never quite got it. I always saw R2D2 and that garbage can driving around as kind of like as wimpy characters. Because I thought
Well, they are wimpy, man, but that's kind of, it's kind of the thing.
no, but I thought especially
They're
the
wimps.
the movie version of Masters of the Universe. I thought those characters were way better.
I
thought it
love
was,
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, I thought that was way better. Beast Man was better than goddamn Chewie. Fucking the Predator looking
right.
guy was cooler than fucking Darth Vader.
Okay, yeah.
He-Man,
Skeletor was
He-Man,
pretty sweet, okay.
He-Man, Dolph Lundgren would whoop fucking Skywalker's ass any day of the week.
Well,
Depends on
Dolph
which
Lundgren would
Sky-
whoop anyone's
it depends
ass,
on
let's be
if-
honest.
Empire Strikes Back, Luke Skywalker, maybe. But Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, I don't know. Like, after he has to, he basically kills his own father in Mortal Kombat, I don't know.
I don't know. Did he look like?
I think at that point, Skywalker, he'd have a chance.
When you start bringing wizardry into it, the physical stuff doesn't matter as much.
I'm just saying,
We
dude.
need to get
Skeletor-
Ron Hold on here.
Skeletor
Skeletor
looks-
fear to
Skeletor
talk about
looks-
Star Wars.
Dude,
with us.
Skeletor looked badass. I don't know.
I mean,
Skeletor is pretty
it's all
badass in that
badass to
movie.
me.
Yeah,
That is a hell of a costume job too that they do. He looks awesome.
yeah,
I mean, it's a great movie.
yeah. And
It's no Conan the Barbarian. What's
Yeah, I guess. That's
It's no Hawk the Slayer.
So that's the best. That's the best. That's the best Arnold movie, Conan.
Oh yeah, 100% easy.
Not
No
Excalibur.
problem. Arnold.
Oh, Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
He says
I'm
Conan.
not even fucking listening.
He says Conan's the best Arnold movie. Do you agree
Oh, the
with
best Arnold movie? It's either that or Predator.
that? I was going to say Predator. Yeah.
Predator's
Predator's
pretty
great.
fucking sweet.
But it's Conan. I mean, you guys are wrong if you don't think that.
Well, what about
And so are you.
Junior?
You know, you guys knew. You guys knew.
You know where he has,
you
like,
guys
a
knew
baby
Jim
and
Sadis
shit?
from Nunslaughter, right?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, he
Great
didn't.
motherfucker.
He didn't like Predator at all. I told him he's like pussy face. What's scary about him?
That's a good.
Oh.
That's a
Like, why
valid
is
point.
Amazing. We played a lot of shows with Nunslaughter. That guy was the best. The fucking best.
Yeah. Did I catch a Nunslaughter back patch on there?
Absolutely. Bought it from hellsheadbangers.com.
Oh, did you? That's where you got it. Did you actually shop there? I'm gonna verify that order history.
Oh, it's on there. I'll tell you, my most recent order from Hell's Headbangers came last week. I bought Evil Sound Screamers and Angelic Dread.
I didn't see any comments noted to the dog.
Sorry.
Should we put our question when we buy stuff? If we put a question in
If
there, is that can get that on?
Yeah,
Is that going to give me 5%?
It gets your question shouted out on the channel.
All right, fair enough.
It gets the Sauron advertisement.
All right, well then I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and put in another order.
Yeah, yeah,
tonight.
buy something
Yeah.
else.
Sauron's in stock right now.
Yeah, no, Sauron, this is not going to be sold out by the time this video goes up.
Hell
Yeah, hell yeah.
They put you guys on the map.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, actually, you guys had some Conquest Through Attrition CDs when we put it out in 2016. You put those on sale for like $3.
Oh, I'm
And
working on it.
We posted it up. We posted it up, and we're like,
Deal.
hey, you guys
Big
can
deal,
buy
boys.
these from Hell's Headbangers for cheaper. You can get them from us, and you better get them. And they were sold out immediately.
You know what's funny about that? But sometimes,
Yeah, we were advertising you guys.
hey, that's the least you could do. I had to wipe the cobwebs off your disc.
Well, fair enough.
well, you know,
Yeah, but you know what's funny?
like I said, we're overlooked.
No, but what's funny is the way, cause I'm actually the one that makes the that list. As a matter of fact, I just finished one today for coming up our sale. We'll see if Sea-Dog fucking fucks me on it. He might. But people think that's like the junk list. I was like, I don't even look at the names so much. I go by quantity and I go by the date that we've had it. And for example, this is one of my favorite records of all time, Centurion. We put this out. The last few copies, even that made the $3 bin. So it's few stuff. I'm like, you could get some of the ultimate stuff ever that's in
Really
there.
great
It's
stuff.
a great
I
place to
get
look
stuff
at.
from there.
You're looking for some deals. Yeah.
So I think some people think it's the junk bin. I was like, not by it. No. A lot of the times, the really good shit, aka Sauron, gets overlooked. Usually, it's the poser shit like 200 stab wounds and Sanguizio nutsack that everybody cares about.
People are posers.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah. So usually, if it's selling off the hook, it's like, yeah, that's the poser shit, dude. The in the loop, the cool club is the stuff people don't buy, right?
I mean, generally, like there's definitely exceptions,
Yeah, of course.
but yeah.
So who are the? I'll ask both of you. Who are you? Top five Thrash albums.
Top five
Modern
thrash
or
albums.
classic though?
Period.
Dude, I hate that gayness. I say,
I got him.
all together. 'Cause for example, I put my top 5, and it pisses people off, and I like pissing the old guys off. It's like I said and I meant it. God damn it! For me, I put in Toxic Holocaust, Evil Never Dies. Like I love that record. That is in my top 5 thrash albums.
Good one.
So, but that's late compared to like 80s Creator, Sodom, Destruction.
Yeah.
Slayer. I mean, obviously that's much later in the game, but it's my top 5. So all together, thrash of all time. Both of you, top 5 thrash albums.
All right. Exodus, Bonded by Blood. Dark Angel, Darkness Descends. Creator, Endless Pain. Slayer, Show No Mercy. I don't care if you think that's thrash or not.
That's what I said the same. Yeah, I agree.
That's making my list.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you don't think that's thrash, put another Slayer album there. And then also fuck off. And then number 5, man, that's tough. We'll go with Sodom, Obsessed by Cruelty.
What about Grizzly Adams?
Well, Malleus Maleficarum, number 1. Okay. Number 2.
Is that a thrash album though? Some people consider that a death metal.
I consider it both.
Okay, yeah, it's like a death thrash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got Hell Awaits, Slayer. Then Pleasure to Kill. Then I'm gonna go with Show No Mercy. And then number 5 is definitely gonna have to be Bonded by Blood. That's my favorite. Those are my 5.
So I noticed, and rightfully so, there was no Metallicas in there. What's your guys' cutoff on Metallica? As gay as they are now, I mean, their early albums are great.
In fact, I even love And Justice for All. That's my favorite
I
one.
like that one. Yeah.
I think that's the best one. So
Yeah, I mean,
you think it's the best one? I don't know about that.
I do.
I don't agree.
I
that
do.
that's
It's
the
my
best one,
favorite.
but-
I love ADHD riff salad thrash metal. That's like, so like for me that is the album.
Yeah, I do like it. No, I never thought it was the best, but I do like it. Yeah.
The first 5 all get listens for me. I know.
So you like the Black Album?
I do like the Black Album. It's not a thrash album, but I like it.
Yeah, it's like a commercial rock album, but it's good. Yeah.
That's
But you
what I
agree, like Load is like completely terrible, right?
there's like maybe
Songs
1 or
are-
2 songs, but it's not something I'm gonna put on.
So what's the best Metallica?
The best Metallica for me is Master of Puppets.
Okay.
My favorite Metallica song is my favorite Metallica song is Damage Incorporated.
Okay.
It's totally different sound. I mean, Kill 'Em All.
Blackened.
It's insanely good.
Kill 'Em
Blackened's
All
the
rules.
best one.
Kill 'Em All rules. Ride the Lightning
Blackened.
rules.
Yeah, because for me, it's ironic. Like my favorite album as a whole is definitely Kill 'Em All. But for whatever reason, my favorite Metallica song is the title track, Ride the Lightning. I love the
song kicks ass.
I love the song and I love the lyrics. It's just like the rhythms of the lyrics, everything. I like that is my favorite song by them. But album wise, it's definitely Kill 'Em All.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think
All
it's a
right,
great
top
fucking
5
album.
top 5 Metallica songs.
Top 5 Metallica
Okay.
songs.
DAWG.
Ooh, who's asking the questions
Yeah.
now?
So
Jay?
yeah.
It's the Lord.
So Ride the Lightning,
Yeah.
Motor Breath,
Mhm.
Jump in the Fire,
Amazing.
probably Fight Fire with Fire.
Yeah.
Throw something else. Maybe Battery then,
Battery.
even though it's overly played and you hear it too often.
Yeah, this checks out.
Let's check out. Lord approved.
That's why I would kick anyone off this channel through like King Nothing. I was like,
What about 2x4?
oh, I don't even know that. I didn't get that far.
All right.
Yeah. So what's the top 5 Metallica? Grizzly.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, it's Blackened, The Thing That Should Not Be.
That's a good song.
All right. And then I really love Phantom Lord. And then you got Orion. And then Ride the Lightning. I love that song. Kicks ass.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
For me, that's my favorite song on that album. It's
Mr. Short Hair guy, you have no excuse for cutting that hair. I cut my hair because Hulkamania is running wild. God damn it!
I got a good job though.
Oh, yeah. So do I. I'm selling your CDs.
That's right. Top 5
You're
Metallica
doing better
songs.
than when we
Damage Incorporated, number 1 with a bullet. We'll go Leper Messiah.
That's really up there too. Leper Messiah. Yeah, I
Leper
agree.
Messiah. Motor Breath. Great call, DAWG. Honestly, 4 Horsemen. And we'll say Creeping Death.
Okay. Fuck. I was gonna ask something. I forgot what the fuck.
Damn.
It's a great song with the Exodus version.
The
Pantera? Can we go down that
Oh yeah. Is there anything gayer than Pantera, or is Pantera good in your book?
I don't really like them. I like Glamtera
Glamtera, yeah.
because I can have a nice laugh.
I do like those early Pantera albums.
So if you guys see the channel, right?
Oh yeah.
So you've
absolutely.
seen how I've ripped on Pantera and stuff,
Absolutely.
right? So it's funny. One of the funniest. One of the texts I've got in my life was from Scott and I, from Cyanide. I
Cool
text,
guy.
yeah, he's a very cool guy. I text him. It's one of the texts that made me almost fall on my chair fucking laughing, literally. And I asked him because it got brought up on the channel. I was like, let's just see what Scott says about this. I was like, surely I can't be wrong. People were debating the comments. When you bust out those fests, people bust out those beach balls and they're hitting them around. And I'm like, dude, that's gay as shit. And I was like, so I asked Scott, I was like, hey, Scott, what do you think about beach balls busted out at a death metal show? He's like, that shit's gayer than Pantera.
I mean, I guess he's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to fire some shots, I'll fire some shots.
That's all I do.
It's worse than Pantera, Night Demon.
I'm seeing them in a couple days. That's not because I'm going to see them. I'm hoping to be doing my Bobby Blitz interview at that time. Overkill and King Diamond with Night Demon are playing here in a few days.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to interview Bobby Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
If he does it. He's very high likelihood of ducking the dog.
We just had this conversation
That's
at
fair.
work.
Dude.
So what don't you like about Night Demon?
Besides the fact that they suck in our posters?
Besides that, yeah.
Well, their music is garbage. And if you listen to it, you should feel bad.
So in other words, you're calling that Dance with Another Man metal.
It's businessman metal.
Listen,
This is
I got no problem if you want to dance with another man. I do have a problem if you want to listen to Night Demon.
Oh,
But more importantly, it's fine if they want to do that, but why do I have to like it?
well, no one said.
It's been a sponsor post.
What were you guys think? What was your guys' take then? Because you came up at the same time then. I was just rolling my eyes at the time. Obviously, you always take the good with the bad, and you guys are. It's around that 2003, 4 when you guys were doing your first record.
Mm-hmm.
You had bands like Merciless Death coming up, Avenger of Blood,
Great.
and it was
Great guys.
they're wearing the white high top, but it was these kids
Right.
wearing the white high tops and really trying to force it. It's like. Dude, I don't think that the guys back in the day were wearing the white high tops because they thought they were cool.
No, it's
I'm pretty
what
sure
they
that's
had
all,
'em.
that's all they had
That's
at the
what they had.
goddamn store.
I try to avoid looking at it from the image thing, because at the end of the day, they did still have some cool riffs, right? I'll give them that. And sometimes, you want to, when everyone's a kid, they want to look a certain way and they want to, fit in what they think they should look like. But eventually, they'll learn that they don't need that, right? And they
Well,
still got riffs.
Whatever happened to
So,
both those bands?
You know what?
I don't know.
Not my. I don't know.
See, that's kind of my point. When I remember we got those in stock, and I'm looking at them because I was the one casing them by hand.
Sure.
I'm looking at them like I kind of smell posers. And then we flash forward to 2024, they're no longer here. So I think my DAWG scent was pretty accurate.
Well, they aren't here.
That's fine. They're not here.
Just saying.
They're not going to
That's
defend
fair.
themselves either.
No, they ain't gonna say
No,
shit.
it's still here. Deathhammer,
That damn is still here.
kick-ass band.
Dude, you want to talk about the alt?
Just turned in the new album.
They didn't turn in that interview, dude. C-Dog message
Get
them.
after them. They're busy.
No, dude. I was sitting in a reclining
They're
chair.
drinking.
I was sitting in a chair at Maryland Death Fest this past one. Deathhammer played. C-Dog messaged him. Dog wants to interview you. No problem, bro. No call, no show.
He never responded to me, though. So
He got the message.
I met some.
They're not
Salston
you
one
know they ain't
time. He
relaxing.
was out of his mind drunk in Germany. It was
He was
awesome.
clearly out of his mind drunk there because he couldn't find me.
We had a lot of
I only got the memo.
Didn't get the memo, Jake. Because I wanted to interview Deathhammer.
You get your chance.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Because they're right around the corner.
talking shit.
Sometimes you got to talk to shit. That's how I got
that's right.
Carcass. That's how I got. That's how I got those homeboys in Internal Bleeding. That's how I got a lot of them.
That's how you get into an overlooked thrash band. Is you prioritize having fun to doing promo shit.
Yeah, dude, that's what the new. You want. I got Sauron sales for you. You want the new Sauron to sell off the hook, be the top thrash seller of 2025. You want it?
Sure.
Title's got to be Night Demon is Gay. Have shirts printed with that on there. Sauron logo. Night Demon is Gay. Dude, you'll sell more of those than Jesus is a cunt. Cradle of Filth shirts. So I got all kinds of business ideas. Selling your CDs at 333. Got you an interview that's going to sell the rest of our dead stock and give you album titles.
There we go.
Maybe we got to hire the J-Dog as our
You
manager.
sure fucking do. I'll get you booming in no time. By the way, too, you guys are kind of booming. Jesus fuck, man! I saw all kinds of tail up there. You should call this. You should also call your guys instead of thrash and sack, thrash that attracts tail. There's all kinds of young ladies out there.
It wasn't always that way.
It is now.
The world's a different place than it was in the early 2000s.
Then again, nowadays you can't be too careful. You never know if it's truly a lady, right?
You're right.
But there's certain guys I can look at you and I'm like, that's definitely a dude.
I mean, come on.
We're
I
in our,
did shave my neck beard for the interview.
we're in our fucking 40s though.
I mean, you got kind of the Shane Embury look going on, except the excessive balding.
Oh shit! Nice. I usually get whatever that one guy from what's that Harry Potter, not Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, you do look like what's that guy called?
Grimblebor. Oh yeah,
Dagger?
Dumbledore or something like that.
Haggard. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
all right, yeah.
We got Haggard on here. That's what I'm calling. I gotta come up with a clever name. I gotta call.
Pretty cool.
I gotta come up with a clever nicknames for the title of this. We got Haggard, and we'll come up with something for him. Businessman over here. Yeah, Night Demon is gay and Haggard of Sauron. Do you guys like any other than the Almighty None? Do you like any other death metal?
Oh
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But did you like the '90s stuff? Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Morbid Angel, like
I love Deicide, Morbid Angel.
Dead Congregation.
I mean, that's the newer stuff, but yeah, I love that.
yeah. See, I'm glad you said that, man. I'm so sick of these idiots that bring up the channel. I'm like, that's newer. They're like, what are you talking about? That's 07. I heard that one kiddo up front when you're like, let's go back to the first album, 2004. He's like, most of you weren't born then. I was like, who the fuck wasn't born in the year 2000?
Some of the people at shows.
Yeah.
Oh, that blows my mind.
Shocking.
I know. Nick.
2004, I was already out of high school.
Yeah.
That
I think I
that was
had just
20 years
graduated.
ago, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, god damn. But Dead Congregation, yeah, that's newer.
Yeah.
And their minds are like,
For me
that's.
it is.
But I've heard people say, like, actually, Don of the Dead said that to me once. He's like, you know what really just chaps my ass? I'm like, what's that? He's like, when I hear these kids online, they're like, I like old school death metal, like Deeds of Flesh. He's like, Deeds of Flesh. He's like, that's as new school as it gets.
Well, you know, it's
pretty
all
decent.
relative,
Pretty
right?
good band
You know?
too.
It's all relative.
Not bad at all.
Things are
Yeah.
older than we think they are because we're.
No, I like him
we're
too,
older
but
than we
he's
think
like,
they
dude,
are.
but I
It's
agree.
not classic. It's
Yeah. I agree, but
couple more decades.
yeah. So, but yeah, Dead Congregation, yeah, that's new stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is it? Phantasm from Chile.
Mhm.
That is a pretty cool band.
Steel Bearing Hand. That's a newer fucking death metal band that I'm into.
Steel Bearing Hedge?
Steel Bearing Hand. From,
Steel Bearing Hand. Oh, I think we might have had that. I never heard it, though, but I've seen the name.
Badass, you should check it out.
Where they're from?
Texas, I think.
Texas. They got any, like, it's a full length or just
We have
demos?
2 full lengths.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the name sounds familiar. We probably had them in stock or something. Maybe it was in that $3 band. Who knows?
Might have been. Somebody probably missed out.
Yeah. You guys, so you do a new record? You set up out
We're
there.
working on a new one right now.
We heard a new song tonight. It
We've
sounds
done,
great.
we've made some
Thank you.
demos internally to kind of flesh some things out, but we're just about ready to start recording the album.
Yeah, we'll be working with Tim Lau from Loud Productions.
Uh-huh.
He's from the old band Sinister Black. And
Who?
Sinister Black is a legendary thrash metal band from Michigan.
I don't know.
That's in Michigan.
And they have paved the way for a lot of the bands that people do know from Michigan, like
But were they-
Summon and Masochist.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
First
I know
Hammer.
that. Yeah, that's just
And
great.
and that drummer Tim, he produced that stuff.
Now, was that was that one of the bands that just did a demo and that was it?
Oh no, they did. They actually they did a demo. It's called Bang-O-Matic in like 1987 or something like that. And then in 1990, they released an album themselves called Court of Corruption.
You know,
See, someone needs that kind of stuff because I don't know it. I like when that kind of stuff kind of gets reissued because a lot of
Funny
a lot of
story.
us-
We just did. I'll
funny
send you
story.
a copy if you
Dystopian
want.
DAWG
do
just
that.
I think
reissued
I
that.
gave Eric. I gave him actually a cassette.
Oh, wrong guy, man. That disappeared. That's lost.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, guys. I got copies for you.
yeah, it's in a box
That's
somewhere.
some badass stuff. That band
Yeah.
kicks ass.
Yeah, because I love all that early shit, that like the obscure stuff when it comes out. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
most of the time that's better than the new stuff coming out.
Good dudes too, man.
How often do you bump into like, was it Kaz from Summon? Was that his name?
Chaz. Every once in a while,
Very
some of the
rarely.
we see Sean.
We see Sean a lot.
Peters.
Safe
Oh, is that where we'd always talk to Chaz back in their
Yeah.
early 2000s, late 90s.
Good dude.
But Summon was a great band.
He put our first
Yes.
album out,
Okay.
Black and Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I haven't seen that guy in fucking
He
years.
was at the Merciful Fate show a few years ago. I ran into
We were
him
there. We were there.
Yeah, he was there.
We were there.
I didn't see him.
You
then.
didn't say hi, neither did he.
I didn't see
I'm
you, and I didn't see Chad.
Yeah.
You guys should have come back to the house afterwards, man.
You didn't come and say hi. I'm gonna come back to a stranger's house.
Yeah.
I'll get fucking butt raped or something. Who knows what's gonna go on?
Maybe.
Yeah, you will.
Maybe.
Especially that Detroit crowd, man. There's some.
It's Hazel Park, bro. Ain't that bad.
Yeah, but we got King Diamond here in a couple days. Like I said, I think
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys ain't coming out to that, are you?
No,
No.
he's playing
Can't.
Detroit, but yeah.
Because you guys, I remember, I always kind of like I've seen you guys like even at Cleveland shows, like you come out for metal shows.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We try to do what
Sometimes.
we can, like
Yeah.
I'd love to go see both legs of that, freaking tour, but I just can't. I work till like 10, and I already burned through every last second of my time off.
Do you guys like everything? Do you guys like everything by King Diamond, Merciful Fate, or
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's all pretty good, man.
There's
Yeah.
some stuff I
There's-
like more than other stuff, but it's
Yeah.
all good
Still
shit.
like all of it.
yeah. So like when he does a new album, is that something you'll check out or no?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same here.
100% of the time, just like with Destroyer 666.
Yeah.
I can trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then don't let you down.
They won't fuck with me too much.
Yeah. So you were telling me, you played on one of the Crucify Mortal records, our brother Craig.
Yeah, Psalms for the Dead Choir with
Craigie Wiggy.
Faith Extractor guy, Ash.
Ash, yeah.
Ash is the best person.
Yeah, that guy kicks ass.
Yeah. Hope your audio's picked up, holding all the way out there, man.
Oh,
Who holds a
shit.
Who holds a microphone like this? Yeah,
Me,
yeah.
I ain't a vocalist. I don't know what to do.
I ain't either, and I do know what to
You hold the
do.
microphone
Yeah,
in front
but-
of your mouth, Vic.
Well, that's really smart and shit, but maybe I'm just a dumbass.
Too many crows in there. What is he got there? Strohs.
Yeah, man, Ash. That guy can play too.
Yeah.
That guy kicks ass.
Yeah, he comes to
He
shit.
came by after the Versatile Fate show.
He did. I saw
I
him.
listened to freaking Blind Guardian's early stuff until like 9 in the morning that night.
Oh yeah. So he crashed at your place.
Well, no. Him and his wife, Zdenka.
Yeah.
We just stayed up until 9 in the morning.
And then drove back home.
My ex-girlfriend was still living with me at the time, and she got really pissed because she came home and everybody was still acting like jerk-offs.
The responsible one gets home, and then she's pissed.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't say responsible. Okay? Being awake for that long is pretty responsible.
That's debatable. But.
All right, yeah, it is.
All right, is there anything else you guys wanted to say, shout out? I mean, you talked about the new album. You got any other shows coming up or anything? Or tests?
We're mostly focusing on the new material right now, but we've got a couple of shows that will be announced soon. And
Are you guys playing Metal Threat? It seems like that'd be up your alley to play.
we are not. We did not get asked to play Metal Threat this time around. We played 2016 Metal Threat. But
Okay.
that was the last
Because
time.
you guys are definitely of that genre
Yeah.
of what plays. That
Yeah,
black
I mean,
and thrash.
who knows? Maybe somebody drops out and Paul will ask us, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. 'Cause you guys played this past Evil War. I was there, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yep.
I was probably doing one of the interviews.
Yeah,
but-
Sure.
We'll certainly be going to Metal Threat.
Yep.
Either way.
Oh, you're gonna. So yeah, well,
Yeah, no matter what.
so you can come up and say hi then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now that you officially recognize me,
That's right.
Well, look, we recognized you at Eve of War. We just didn't know you personally.
you still
Yeah,
can
we
say
didn't want
hi.
to bother you. You guys were wheeling and dealing,
Yeah.
doing interviews.
Yeah, you were
all
doing
that kind of
interviews
stuff.
with Mike Tuff.
I
and,
did bother Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw the tough.
Oh yeah, I saw the Tuff and the Tim interviews.
was
We did.
was the interview tough?
It was tough. My favorite part was when our friend Matt Preston walked right in front of the camera.
Oh, dude,
Hey, man, that guy can fucking play too, man.
And also
Shred
listening
master.
to those interviews, you can hear Victor laughing in the background.
Oh, right?
The loudest laugh. Of
Oh yeah, so you were kind of like had
That
front
was-
row seats to the interview.
That was me, yeah.
Yeah. And he still didn't say hi. Turn the
Eve of
mic.
War.
I guess we're fucking dicks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, there was a homeless guy walking back and forth.
Could have been him. He was
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
homeless.
I don't exactly, I'm not exactly kempt.
Man's unruly.
So that's it, guys. Nothing else to shout out.
Listen to more Michigan metal, and shop at Dystopian Dogs and Hell's Headbangers, and don't be a fucking poser.
Yeah.
And respect your elders.
Check out those Sauron CDs at Hell's. They're the $3 bin according to him.
Yeah.
Not anymore. They all sold out.
Oh, full price, motherfucker, and they're damn worth it. It's
Full price.
It's thrash with sack.
If you like the band or not,
It's-
just pay it already.
It's not pussy night demon shit. So get it, goddammit. Later.
See you now.